Welcome to Inspiring Narratives, your favorite channel for uplifting stories, renewed hope, and cultivating a deeper connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Discover with me how turning to Allah can lead you to amazing changes in your life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are back with another uplifting story that will, by the grace of Allah, strengthen your faith and renew your hope, inshallah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. As always, get yourself your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get started with today's story. A woman tells her story and says, I've been married for 5 years. Allah blessed me with 2 daughters. Our financial situation was good, alhamdulillah. The girls were still young, hadn't started school yet, and expenses hadn't really started to squeeze us. But like any parents, we wanted to improve our financial situation and secure our children's future. Unfortunately, everyone focused on the financial future, so my husband and I thought he should travel abroad. We started searching, contacting people, and arranging things. I had some gold, so I sold my gold. We got the visa and finished all the procedures. He was going to travel to a country where living expenses are high, and bringing the family isn't easy. My husband agreed with me that it would take at least 3 years before he could bring me and the girls over. He asked me, are you okay with that? I said yes. What else could we do? We needed to get our lives together, so we agreed to delay having more children. But then 10 days before he traveled, I discovered I was pregnant. Of course, alhamdulillah for everything Allah gives, but I was extremely upset. My husband was about to leave. The children there meant higher expenses. Living alone here while he sends money didn't work for me. I wanted to be with my husband, and he had told me 2 or 3 years. Now there was another baby. My husband told me very harshly, didn't I tell you we don't want more children? We're grateful for the 2 we have. How can I take you now? I haven't even gone yet. We prayed istikhara and he traveled. Allah blessed me and I gave birth to my son after 2 daughters. Even though I was sad at first, Allah filled my heart with love for my child. I now had 3 children and I carried all the responsibility alone here, while my husband was abroad. I felt like my youth was slipping away. I was the mother, the father, everything. My husband was far away. I reached a stage of despair, not tied to age, but to feeling hopeless. I felt like life was over for me, that I wasn't meant to live, see the world, or experience happiness. My husband was in exile, and I was in exile too, married far from my family, without my husband. Life became unbearable. I started hating everything, my home, my children, my husband. I couldn't even stand hearing his voice on the phone. When he said he wants to come over for vacation, I told him not to come. I was in severe depression, despair, and exhaustion. My life became scrolling online, songs, TV series, movies, TikTok nonsense. I wasn't listening to the Quran or anything uplifting. Then, one day, a video started appearing everywhere, a trending video about the virtue of sending blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A woman was sharing how her life changed completely after consistently sending salawat. It kept appearing everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, millions of views. Out of curiosity, I watched. For the first time in my life, I felt like I was being washed from the inside. I cried uncontrollably. A woman who had been completely lost, far from Allah, doing haram, and then her life transformed completely through salawat. I saw myself in her. I closed my phone crying and committed to sending blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam using the Salat al-Ibrahimiyya form. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim, and so on. I kept repeating it day and night, along with seeking forgiveness, istighfar. Even though I was neglectful with my prayers, sometimes delaying them or combining them, I felt lighter inside. Slowly, I started praying again. I prayed Qiyam al-Layl and I cried, saying, Ya Rab, don't leave me. Take my hand, bring me closer to you. Qiyam al-Layl changed my life. Pray it, by Allah it will change yours too. I began waking up for Fajr as if something was waking me up. From someone who couldn't even move from bed, I became full of energy. I knew this was the right path. I started making dua that Allah reunite me with my husband, whether by me traveling or him returning. Gradually my heart softened. I could speak to my husband again. Then came the miracle. After committing to salawat, my husband called me and said he was getting a new job with double the salary, securing housing, and that within 3 months he would bring me and the children. I cried hysterically, not just from joy, but from Allah's generosity. 5 years of despair changed in months. What seems impossible to us is never impossible for Allah. This is my story. I wanted to share it with you so that people understand that we really do sometimes make our life harder than it is. Nothing is hard for the Lord of the worlds. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and share it with those you care about most. And remember, those who guide others to good are like those who do good themselves. And with that, my lovelies, we come to the end of this video. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.